Are you mama's boy or papa's boy?
I'm mama's boy.
Yeah. You know, I happened to be there at the release in 2002 of this book, To Be or Not to Be. And I happened to be looking at you at that point, and your eyes misted over in this very public function. You were at that point engaged to Karishma Kapoor. I saw you, she looked at you a little worried, and you just, your eyes were just filled with tears. And then it just, you know, just kind of, the moment was gone. Why are you such an emotional person? You cried when you picked up the Best Comic Actor Award at IFA.
I know, I'm getting embarrassed about it now.
Abhishek? Because there's something we are not getting clearly.
I as an individual, I as a human being.
Nice to hear I as an individual.
Yeah, I believe, you're not going to like the next part. I believe I just believe, it's just the way I am. I firmly believe that whatever I have today is because of my family and because of my parents. Because of the morals and values and principles they instilled in me, because of the normal childhood they gave me, because of how they still scold me at times, because of how they still love me at times. I do everything for them. And when I received that award, you know, it's not a big deal, very honestly. It's really not a big deal. Yeah, we love to get awards. We do. It's a recognition of your effort. But it's not such a big deal. You'll forget it tomorrow, you know. I took Tarun up there and I was thanking her, and I just saw my dad. And I found it amazing that here's a man who's in his 60s. He's achieved more than anybody in life could ever dream of achieving. He's just the best in what he does. And he was just sitting there and he was looking at his son. And I could see him with, you know,
a proud parent at that point, nothing else.
Yeah, and it just went back to what all I've been saying before. And I just wanted to acknowledge that I'm here because of you. And I do what I do because of you. And I remember at that point I said, oh God, I can't believe I'm going into this zone. And I said I can't believe I'm getting upset about getting an actor in the comic role award. But it was just that, you know, like for me with my mom, I can't relate to her as an actor. Even after having done close to 40 films myself, I cannot relate to my mother as an actor. I just cannot. Dad I can, because dad is my buddy. Mom I can't. I still look at her as ma. So if she cries, I get upset. If somebody speaks to her rudely in a film, I don't like it. I mean, I cannot disassociate my personal relationship with her. So, you know, it sounds funny at times, and in today's day and age where everybody's very modern and cool, they don't understand. They're like, oh my God, you know, that's stupid. And I say, guys, you know, really grow up. I think
this matters, and you're proud
to
say
that it does
matter.
I'm very proud of my family, and I'm more than happy to acknowledge that, because I believe that's what it's all about.
I happened to meet your mum when she released that book, and I remember asking her, so Jaya Bachchan, when you turn 60, can we expect a book like this? She said something very telling, and telling, I think, about men, women and gender equations. And she said, for that you need a wife. You know, she said very seriously, for that you need a wife. And she didn't say anything more. Today, Abhishek Bachchan, much is made about your wife, who's you know, who's perhaps more overtly successful, and you play the spouse role in many situations. Do we see you understanding that there is equality in being a spouse, and it's not that the husband needs to have the overt upper hand and you know, and that kind of an overt role where you know, where you're leading and the woman is following? Should we see it as?
I've been brought up by women. I had an elder sister. I have 3 cousin sisters. I have my mother, who has 2 sisters, so I have 2 masis. So I was predominantly surrounded by women growing up, and I was always brought up to believe that they were equal. I had a very, very strong grandmother who was an amazing woman. So I never grew up thinking that they're any different. In fact, I grew up looking up to them because I genuinely felt they were better. and one used to always hear that behind every successful man is a woman, and I genuinely believe it. It's because of Ma that Pa could go and do what he did, because he, at the back of his mind, was confident that I have this woman who will support me no matter what, and will love me no matter what. And that's very important for an actor. Acceptance is a huge issue for an actor. And for a man to know, when he got married to Ma was a bigger star than he was. But he knew, he believed that this woman loved me unconditionally. It gives a man a huge sense of confidence. I'm not trying to be archaic or a chauvinist about it. It gives a man, now also a woman, a huge amount of confidence to know that your spouse is going to be standing by your side no matter what. Your spouse will take care of whatever situation. If that is, make sure you come back to a home, not just a house. Make sure that your family is taken care of while you are out there doing whatever you're doing for your family. It's a great sense of confidence.
But you see spouse today as meaning either man or woman. That is my question to you.
Yeah, that's why I said, and for a woman as well. So I've never been brought up to think any differently. I do believe, and I'm not trying to be negative or bitter, I do believe that unfortunately the media has a job to do. So when it comes to, say, Aishwarya and me, they try and label things which don't affect us. I proudly go to Cannes and walk the red carpet with my wife, knowing I'm here for her. I do it for her. I don't do it for a photograph. I don't do it for Cannes. I do it for her. Because I know after the whole event is over and she comes back into the room, she'll give me a hug and say, thank you for being there for me. That makes me happy. And I have no ego in doing that. Conversely, when I have a premiere or I have a function, she walks by my side with great pride. And I'm able to walk or present myself at a place knowing that my wife is by my side. And I want her to be as comfortable to walk into any place knowing that her husband is by her side. So it doesn't matter if I'm a celebrity or not. My job is immaterial. My emotion towards my loved ones is far more important to me.
So at 60, when she is 60, which is a long way away, we won't hear her say what Jaya Bachchan said, that you need a wife to do that.
I hope not. I don't think Aishwarya would like a book written about her. But
no, you know what I mean.
I really hope not. I hope not.
All right, Abhishek Bachchan, we are looking forward to great films and a lot of good work.
Thank you very much.
Be happy.
Thank you.
And thank you for your time.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.